hoping to learn the truth about his father's death, David has liberated the outlaw Robert from the dungeon at Bullard Hall. Alan Hawke and his men of the forest move in and attack. As David and Robert flee from the castle, they're discovered by Sir Edgar's soldiers and...
Seize them both!
Shall we order the charge?
After I've sent them a little gift. After him.
You'll be caught again. Run to the forest.
I stand by ready to help, Master David, anytime you come to me.
Hurry!
Whatever it was, it has caused more soldiers to appear.
It is still a good time to charge in. No, wait. Red Robert, it's good to see you. How did you manage to escape?
It's a long story, Alan Hawke. Let me find my longbow. There's a battle going on that needs winning.
Did you see my daughter while at Bullard?
I did not, sir, but from what I heard, I know she's still safely there.
Take these wounded soldiers away. There's no place here for men unable to fight. Your uncle shall hear how you helped the outlaw to escape.
You'll be the one to tell him, eh, Crawl? Now that your man Robert has been rescued, I suppose you will withdraw.
Not at all, Lord Markham. Your daughter Louise is still a prisoner in Bullard Hall. Sir Edgar is my enemy also.
Good. The day is drawing to a close. Perhaps by nightfall, we can effect an entrance into the castle.
Might be managed. Have a friend or two in there.
There's some horsemen approaching along the forest road, sir.
How many?
There's a lot of them, and they're all armed. There's a knight leading them.
If there are too many, we must withdraw entirely. Right, Kenley.
No, I will take some of my men and engage them, Lord Markham.
Follow me, men. Master David, see that cloud of dust? A body of horsemen is approaching. Perhaps help for us. But who would help us?
We must move farther into the forest.
Why not attack?
I have another plan, less costly. Let's go deeper into the forest and I'll tell you of it there.
The enemy is withdrawing. That new party must be aid for our side.
Which side is that, Master David?
You too, Duncan? Am I suspected by everyone?
I should be the last to blame you, should you turn against the Baron.
We must report this latest news to Sir Edgar.
The matter requires your immediate attention. And so...
The outlaws are withdrawing, Sir Edgar. There's help coming for us.
Assemble our men. We will attack at once.
There's no one to attack now.
Crowell, see that this new party is properly met. David, what is this I hear of your new activities?
I'm sure I don't know. What is it, sir?
Greetings, Crowell.
Sir William.
Sir William Pryor, your aid is most timely.
I had not meant to bring aid, Sir Edgar, but rather a remonstrance from the Earl of Medford.
Well, whether you meant it or not, I thank you. But come inside where there's food and drink. Mark, see that these men are fed. I had much work at the inn at Brierley, and when I'd finished it and was ready for the fight, I found that the Earl of Medford had gone.
He repeatedly sent messengers urging you to join him in the attack on Markham Castle. When you did not, he withdrew.
And when Lord Markham learned of it, he attacked. I was routed and escaped here, luckily, with my life.
Had you joined forces with Medford as planned, Markham Castle would now be ours.
And it will be, one day. But in the meantime, I have captured one of its rarest jewels. And I believe, Sir William, you will be interested in my prize. It's an attack! Crowell! Duncan!
Rather than an attack, I believe it is a message. Sir Edgar Bullard, let no harm befall Mistress Louise Markham, lest a greater harm come to you. Alan Hawke.
The insolence of the man. An outlaw with a price on his head. I'll have him hung to the highest tower.
You'll have to catch him first, sire.
What is the meaning of this reference to Mistress Markham?
It means that my uncle has seized her and is holding her prisoner.
The boy puts it bluntly, Sir William. I have become her guardian at a great personal sacrifice, not to say expense. So should I demand a large payment for her hand in marriage, who can say that I'm not entitled to it?
You say she is a daughter of Lord Markham?
Yes, and quite a beauty. Would you like to see her?
I would.
You shall. I think that an early pledge for her hand would be a fit answer to this insolent challenge. Duncan, have Mistress Markham brought here.
Yes, my lord.
Stick to your sling, young Roger. Nobody nearby is safe when you use a bow.
But I must learn. And where is there a better target than Bullard Hall?
You could hardly miss it, but you're wasting valuable arrows. Besides, you should be watching the message tree. There may be word from a friend inside the castle.
Who is he?
Run along and stop asking questions before I take you across my knee.
This, my dear, is Sir William Pryor, an excellent and wealthy baron I have arranged for you to wed.
Am I to be sold to the highest bidder? I had heard of such things, but only amongst the heathen.
You wrong me. Instead, you should thank me for picking you such a worthy husband.
You have no right to do so.
The fortunes of war, my dear.
Then allow me to remind you that the war, as you call it, is not yet over.
A lady of spirits. She pleases me.
I thought she would.
I trust you will accept this as a small payment on our agreement.
Gladly.
Master David? You'd better stalk other game.
For safety. No word of this must be allowed to go out until I can take her away.
Certainly not. You need not worry. No word could possibly go out from here.
There's something important, sir.
Let it wait. We have other things to consider. Meanwhile, take our honored guest to his room.
You brought me here. You are responsible for what happened.
If I had known, I would not have brought you.
But you did, and now you must help me to escape.
I cannot.
David has gone up to see Mistress Markham.
We can hardly blame him, eh, Grover?
But he might help her to escape.
He wouldn't do that.
I believe he would. He already let our outlaw prisoner escape during the fight.
Do you suppose that outlaw told David what he wanted to learn about his father?
It's very likely, sir.
It would be very unfortunate if David should learn of the fortune we have hidden below.
If you so order, sir, I shall see to it that David's knowledge does him no good.
No. There must be another way.
If there is, sir, it hasn't occurred to me.
Then we'd better take this below, since there are people here we cannot trust.
But one thing I will promise. You will not be forced to marry anybody.
You don't want David to find out where his father's fortune is hidden, do you?
Why, certainly not. Why do you ask?
I think he suspects something and is trying to find out.
Why do you say this?
For one thing, we know his sympathies lie with the outlaws and with Lord Markham.
Come. We had better place extra guards around the tower room where we hold the girl.
I've already done so. The surest way would be to dispose of David.
I would never agree to that.
Someday you will regret that you did not. Is this a new device?
Yes.
Does it work well?
Perfectly. If anyone should try to enter there, they would die. Stand back and watch.
Excellent. Just as I suspected, we're being spied upon.
David! Why do you spy on me?
What is it you're doing that you fear others may see?
Your words and manner are insolent, David. Of late, you've shown no respect for my person nor my authority. I've had bad reports concerning you.
I have no doubt of that.
Oh! David! Guard! You are still under my protection and my authority. I order you to your room until I give you permission to leave.
I consider myself a prisoner?
Yes, and fortunate that I do not lock you in the dungeon, like the outlaws whose company you seem to prefer. Take him away!
Imagine, Sir Edgar Bullitt presuming to pledge my daughter in marriage.
We must save her at any cost. There are many friends on whom I may count at any time, others who need just a bit of urging to join us. I've been waiting for just such an opportunity as this.
I'm glad at last you agree, before it is too late.
You may go.
What new danger are the outlaws preparing to face? Will Pryor be able to take Louise Markham away with him? See what happens in A Fight for Freedom, Chapter 6 of Son of the Guardsman.